Now, answering your questions about the law and legal issues. This is Legal Break with attorney Gary Bruce.
Hello there and welcome. Welcome, Gary.
Good to be here.
Yes. We have an email question today. Let's put it up on the
All
screen.
right.
Gary, I'm being deposed for a lawsuit. What can I expect, and is there anything that I should be prepared for?
Well, the first thing you should be prepared for is a meeting with your lawyer. If the lawyer isn't meeting with you to talk about these things, it's time to talk about your lawyer.
Yeah.
But you know, so that should prep you. That's an important stage in any case. So look, everything's broken down, whatever negotiations there were, you try to get things done, the dispute still exists, whether it's family law or whatever. So what are depositions? That is a time when you get sworn under oath and the lawyer has a chance to ask you questions about your position on things.
Right.
You know, it's really not a gotcha time. The preparation should be tell the truth, but sometimes we have to review things to make sure we're telling the truth, you know, and not guessing. And guessing is the worst enemy of somebody doing depositions. You know, there's people who don't want to do depositions in our government and elsewhere. You know, the last thing they want to do is get sworn to something because then you're stuck with it, you know. And so anyway, it's better to be vague, and that's why people don't like to give depositions sometimes. But it is an important process, or important part of the process. It should be taken seriously. It is absolutely a critical time for lawyers to lock in what's going to be said and to hold people, you know, up to what you know the truth is. So the truth is, if I'm representing a plaintiff, most of the time the other side knows most of the answers they ask.
Right.
They just want to see how my client reacts or responds, or whether they stick with the, you know, the same thing that what we know from the records. So, yeah, it's critical.
Yeah,
you need
it
to
is.
prep for it. It takes real prep.
So is there any reason they take a deposition instead of just having me testify in court?
Well, we use two reasons. One is it's our chance to know what the story is. Sometimes this helps us get to the heart of the matter. It's cross-examination, which is to seek the truth, you know. So you know more about your case when you see how it's going to be testified to. Sometimes that helps get things resolved. If you wait till you're in court, you've gone way down the line and you don't really know what the other guy's story is. So in civil cases, depositions are critical. We hear about them all the time.
Right.
I want to know what your story is. You're going to know what our version is. You know, and maybe there aren't really that many factual disputes. And so it helps things move along.
Yeah, but before you get into that courtroom setting.
Absolutely.
It
It is what we do, really, as trial lawyers. We do depositions.
Very good.
And a lot of them. So, anyway.
Good. Very good question, Gary. Keep the questions coming. We'll see you on the very next Legal Break.